had an opportunity to reread my blog about Ghana. Now, while I was working on this video, I realized that I did not do Ghana justice in my description of the country, the people, and the history. Let me take you on a journey inside Ghana. If you're new to this channel, please hit the like button and subscribe. This lets me know that you like the content and would like to see more content like this. A lot has happened since I visited Ghana in 2019. There's been a worldwide demonstration for basic civil rights of many people of African descent around the world. A virus has killed 550,000 people in the United States alone, over 2.7 million worldwide, and an insurrection at our nation's capital, where people were killed and many were injured in an attempt to overthrow the government. I would like to say there's been a shift in our society, the beginning of a sea change in our thinking about our identity as Africans around the world. Over 400 years ago, many of our ancestors were plucked from our homes and lands, moved around the world in the most cruelest manner, and made to build and develop other prosperous nations. My great-grandfather was born a slave in the United States in 1861. He was not paid, nor his father before him. However, as I look at the purchasing documents, I am amazed that at around 40 years of age, he purchased over 200 acres of land. Although many ancestors have given much to this nation, however, his relentless pursuit of not being under bondage by his oppressor fueled the growth of Johnson Family Farm in the early 1900s. And continues as Country Boys Farm today. This is the foundation of my personal pursuit to understand my history and heritage. I know my struggle for freedom and equality did not begin in America. I had to go back to the place where it all began. How would this moment impact? What would I see? How would I feel? I know how the media and the books tell the story, but what is that reality? It was early January 24th, 2019. I was excited about the first opportunity to visit Africa. I felt like a little kid on Christmas. The day was here. I was going to Africa. Ghana was my first stop along the way. I didn't know it at the time, but I would feel like I was home. Immediately once I got off the plane, you could feel the warmth of the sun embracing me. You could see the smiles of many people of melanin in their skin as you smiled at each other with ease in your mind and in your heart. It was an interesting process with the flight on South African Airlines. They allowed you to bid for your upgrade, so of course I did. offered the lowest amount that they would allow, and I got an upgrade. It was unbelievable. I was flying to Ghana, my homeland, in first class. I felt like a king. Whole food served on the flight with plenty to drink and a little time to sleep it off. The time appeared to fly by. As soon as I landed, I was whisked off the plane and I was on a tour from Accra to Atsium. Atsium is a coastal city along the Golden Coast. The population is 27,000 people in the western region of South Ghana. The Portuguese arrived in the early 1600s and built Fort Santo Antonio, where it was a trading post for slaves transported to Europe and America. It is a museum run by the government. For more information, click here. My first stop was in Cape Coast Castle. This is the location where former President Barack Obama visited on July the 11th, 2009. My heart just sank, rereading the sign on the door, stating the door of no return. This was the last point a human would be here, and his or her dignity was stripped and would never return to their homeland. As you look out on the coastal waters, they are beautiful. The look of the fishermen below, the sounds of the crashing waves, the fresh fish I would eat for lunch, crispy, flaky, and delicious. Yet you could not escape the visible signs of torture as you look inside the dungeons where millions were kept and died. When you talk to Africans from different countries, you will find that they didn't understand until it was too late. When slavery started, there were language barriers. They felt that they signed a treaty and it was broken. They didn't understand that they were going to leave and never return. They thought that they were going to return home to their families. Then they realized that they were not gonna return, and they began to fight back. As many fought, they were killed, they were stolen. Many accounts of our ancestors telling people in the village not to travel to certain places in fear that they would be taken. The second stop on my way to Atsium was your typical market, buying and selling some goods to feed their family, place to congregate, to have a beer or soda, cars whisking past. With this amazing ocean view in the background, not your modern city, but a peaceful one. Fresh fruit and vegetables and seafood. Where I was staying was a laid-back environment. Peaceful walks on the beach, spending time with the locals, talking and playing games. On the third day, I was sitting on the beach with my guide and the driver. We were playing games and discussing the politics of the day. It was checkers. I thought to myself, I can play checkers. I learned that day, no, I couldn't. Not on the level that they were playing. And Ghana is known as drafts. In the background, the ladies were preparing some fresh fish. You know I like spicy, but this was some spicy fish soup. But the flavors were amazing. You could taste the fresh tomatoes and herbs in this dish. And then I'll talk about the freshness of the fish. These are the memories that will last forever. A stranger in the land, and they made me feel like family. Like my conversation with Bonetta. She's a local restaurant owner. Now this place may not look like much for American standards, but that is the hottest place in Lansing. The food was tasty and fresh. People would drive up or sit in this fine establishment. I had the opportunity to talk with her and taste her great food. And I could tell you the amount of flavor that is packed in one bite had me eating there several times. Although Accra is the capital with all its Western conveniences, I didn't miss Accra much. The hotel was spacious, the beach was perfect, the people were wonderful, and the food was amazing. What more can you ask for?